So, the good news is that the iPhone 11 is iOS 16 approved. However, some other iPhones did not make the cut. And to download iOS 16, you'll need an iPhone 8 or later, meaning Apple is more or less ending support for the iPhone 6, iPhone 7, and original iPhone SE. Made those iPhones rest in peace. Let us bow our heads for a moment. Okay, in all seriousness, the iPhone 7 and SE were released in 2016, while the 6 was released in 2015, meaning they received nearly 6 and 7 years of software support, respectively. That is, honestly, a very impressive run. It's also much longer than Android devices have historically had. On that note, what is really the biggest change for iOS 16? Well, the lock screen. With iOS 16, Apple introduced a complete overhaul of the iOS lock screen, making it more customizable than ever and able to display information-rich widgets. In iOS 16, you can customize the lock screen with unique fonts, colors, and, for the first time, widgets. To get started, all you need to do is unlock your iPhone with Face ID or Touch ID, and then long press on the lock screen to enter the lock screen gallery. If you have an Apple Watch, the interface you see will be familiar. Since it's very similar to the way watch face customization works, lock screens are categorized here into collections, photos, and colors. You can swipe left and right to choose a different existing lock screen, and then long press 1 to set it. So, to change the lock screen, go into your settings and click Wallpaper. Then by tapping Customize, it will bring up an interactive view of your lock screen with several options at your disposal depending on the type of lock screen. If you're customizing a color lock screen, you can tap the colored circle on the left to change the color and hue, and you can swipe left and right to apply different styles to the image. The widgets that you can add above the time include another time zone, a set alarm, the next calendar event, a weather condition, your activity rings, the next reminder, and a chosen stock. Widgets that can be placed below the time are more info-rich and include device battery levels, calendar, clock, fitness, home, news, reminders, stocks, and weather. When you finish customizing your lock screen, simply tap Done, and then tap the screen again to exit the lock screen gallery. Note that you can also customize the current lock screen by going into settings greater than wallpaper and lock screens. One other feature worth pointing out is an update to Apple Pay. You will now have Apple Pay Later. Lets you split the cost of an Apple Pay purchase into 4 equal payments spread over 6 weeks with 0 interest and no fees of any kind. Corey Fugman, Senior Director of Apple Wallet and Apple Pay, said at the conference, upcoming payments are managed through Wallet, making it easy to keep track of what's due when and to stay within a budget. Of course, there's much more to iOS 16 than what Apple showcased during the 2022 keynote. Other features include a new on-device dictation feature that lets you use voice dictation and text input simultaneously, with punctuation added automatically. There's also in-app ID verification for apps like Uber coming to the Wallet app, and Apple News is getting better integration with sports. Family sharing will introduce an easier way to set up an Apple device for children with the ideal parental controls in place from the beginning, with age-appropriate blocks on apps, movies, and more. The fitness app is also set to become available to all iPhone owners for the first time ever, being exclusive to Apple Watch owners up until this point. You'll be able to set and track your move, standing, and exercise goals, and the iPhone will track your movement throughout the day. And in some closing thoughts, I gotta say iOS 16 looks and works great on the iPhone 11. The official release of iOS 16 is not going to come until September. In order to use it, you will need an Apple developer account, which costs $99 a year. I know it's sad, but hope you guys enjoyed another iOS 16 update, and we will see you in the next video.